Good morning. Good morning, everyone. All right. There we go. Okay. Market is officially open. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope you guys are excited for today's stream. Hope you guys are excited for another week of trading. Hopefully we can catch a nice win to start the week off. But honestly, I'm not loving like the current price action on higher time frames for especially like price. Like Bitcoin has this current range here that it's in, but then it also has this higher time frame range, like the 4-hour range. I don't really know what I want to do with Bitcoin. Maybe if it can come back in here or sweep these lows here and manipulate to attack these 15-minute fair value gaps or this 4-hour, but it is also delivering here to go shorter. So I'm not too sure what Bitcoin's gonna do this morning. Nasdaq looks like it's ripping at market open. Let's see. 4-hour. I am interested to see Nasdaq hit some of these key levels. It's got this 4-hour impulse range with a massive 4-hour fair value gap with a lot of 15-minute fair value gaps within it. And we're about to hit a discount. I think we officially hit a discount here. So I'm interested to see how this price reacts, in this fair value gap. Well, I don't know if it'll give us an opportunity here. It might just run without us. Or it might not give us an opportunity within this fair value gap. We'll see. We'll see, but we'll see also how deep does price want to go into this premium range here before it and is it going to go short, How do I not have my 5-minute lows marked out? M5 low. M5 low. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Y'all are up and ready. Oh. Who was trading last night? How did you guys do? If you were trading during Asia session last night, what were you trading and how did you perform? I didn't get to trade Asia last night. I had a super long work day yesterday. I was working from 8 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Gold cooked me. Oh, no. Sorry, user. Sorry, dude. Yeah, yesterday I didn't get to trade Asia session. I worked from 8 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. We did this thing called Project Nourish. And we packed, I think it was like 106,000 meals for people around the world to go distribute food and go feed people. We partnered with Feed My Starving Children. That was my day yesterday. We did that all day. What is this? Oh, they're overlapping. Okay. All right, it looks like Nasdaq's just going to rip up into this 15-minute fair value gap. Very strong bullish candle. So for me, there's no indication here yet for me to take a trade. Maybe you guys have a different model. Maybe you make maybe you do an opening range breakout, right? Like maybe you do, whatever. But for me, I'm not seeing anything yet. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on anything for Bitcoin or Nasdaq. Yeah, gold has been pretty pricey. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I can't even talk. Pretty choppy price action lately. If you guys can like the stream, share it, repost it, show it some love. Means a lot to me. Helps out the content a lot. Let's see. I might actually be down to take this short on Bitcoin. The way it's reacting off that high. Yeah, I'm gonna take a stab on this Bitcoin short here. Does have fair value yet? Okay. We'll see if we get tapped in here on this Bitcoin short. Might run without us. Dang, Bitcoin, you suck. Are you really about to run without us? Bitcoin. Yeah. Yeah, we are in the on the 4-hour range. We are in that discount of that 4-hour range. So I'm interested to see what do we get. Do we get anything in here? And how deep do we go? But yeah. Dang, man. I was debating on market selling or limit selling. I should have just market sold Bitcoin. Didn't hit the target. Looking for sells on NQ, nothing yet. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be personally, I'd be leaning more towards looking for a short than a long here on NASDAQ. We could go deeper into this, but we're in key levels of I'd rather go short here. Especially in line with this 4-hour fair value or 4-hour time frame, right? And the day time frame, right? But things could start shifting around here. Maybe we start seeing bullish breaks and stuff, you know, of getting some more bullish confirmation. Maybe we start getting out of this bearish momentum, this bearish trend. If Bitcoin here hits my target, I'm gonna take off the limit, and I'll just wait to see if we get anything else, any other opportunity. Dang, I can't believe Bitcoin's at $86,000 right now. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I think Bitcoin might hit my target without tapping me in. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate you guys. My guy, what's up? Not a believer. I hit those relative equal lows. Yeah, Bitcoin's hitting my target. So I'm going to take off the limit order here on Bitcoin. I'm bummed it didn't tap me in. It's doing exactly what I wanted it to. I was just hoping for a little bit. Because honestly, I think Bitcoin could come down in this move down to sweep at least London low. Maybe even go deeper, right, to this 15-minute fair value gap down here in discount before it decides to come and attack external range liquidity, right? Or really, like, this could be the move that this is the one that's going to target all this external range liquidity down below us. And you're actually going to get a very bearish move right now because we're already delivering from discount up here. You know, you're delivering out of that 1 hour fair value gap here. You know, this could be actually a pretty bearish move here on Bitcoin. So kind of bummed it didn't tap me in. Like, it's pretty frustrating. User for NASDAQ? It depends on your trading model, right? Like, do you have a trading model, and what does your model say to do when when you get into key levels? If you look at the top of the screen, you'll see all my time frames, but I'm looking at the 5-minute usually. Like right now on all my screens, we're looking at the 5 minute. But for me, like for me to take a short on NASDAQ right now, I would need to see price come back up, sweep this high, and then give rejection and invert fair value gaps, right? So that's my confirmation. See, now we're getting the bullish reaction off this low here. I'm going to be a little bit more patient on Bitcoin here. I don't like that it's very choppy right now. Today might not give us a good trading opportunity. It's a very choppy price action. Like there's not clear ranges and stuff. Did we just get into discount here? We did just tap into discount there. I still would like it to go a little lower. NQ is ripping, yeah. But also you got to remember on NQ, right? Look at that 4 hour. So right, don't get too focused in on that it's ripping. Look at that 4 hour. Look what you're looking at. Look at the range you're in. You're now in premium, which would be not where you want to buy. This would be more where you want to sell. You know, not to say you can't take a long, not to say that there's not a long opportunity that could present itself, but ideally, right, the better play is you're selling in premium, buying in discount, right? Streaming schedule this week, we are only streaming today. I travel tonight and I'm leaving to go visit family for Thanksgiving, so I don't have my stream set up and I won't be able to do stream. So today's the only stream this week. I'm so sorry, guys. Like I'm bummed. I'm honestly bummed I'm not gonna be able to stream. I love streaming with you guys, but yeah, there's and it's a holiday, so if you guys are not in my Discord, I put in my Discord the days you should not be trading this week. Thursday and Friday this week, you should not be trading. Okay, those are bank holidays. Friday is a half day, so the market closes at noon instead of at 3 p.m. EST, right? Is it 3 p.m. EST or 5 p.m. EST, whatever it is? So, oh my, look at Bitcoin, bro. So frustrating. But yeah, this Thursday, Friday you guys shouldn't be trading. Take the day. It's a holiday. Even if where you live it's on a holiday, it's still a holiday for market. So you shouldn't be trading in that. So I'm liking what I'm seeing here with NQ. What I'd want to see here, right? I still in my models don't have any confirmation to go short. I still want to see it come up, sweep this high, leave a nice wick above this, failing to close above it, coming back down and inverting 1 minute fair value gaps. Okay, that's the goal here. That's like ideally what we'd see. I have confirmation. I have some of my confluences, right? Some of my confluences are we're in a higher time frame point of interest, this 15-minute fair value gap. We are in premium of a higher time frame range, right? So the 4 hour, we're in premium of that 4 hour range. And now we just need a little bit more confirmation. We need that 5 minute liquidity sweep and those 1 minute inverse fair value gaps. Where would your TP sit? So TP, right, could be liquidity. It could be 2R. It could be higher time frame liquidity, so like 15-minute swing lows, right? It could be session lows, so London low, unfilled fair value gaps, or just any fair value gap on a higher time frame. So yeah, TPs are like have a clear target and shoot for that. Yeah, I use some concepts of ICT. If you want to buy, let me know, chat. I take partial, so I don't do full TP. I only do, so like for me, if I get a trade opportunity right now on NASDAQ, I will put 3 contracts on. I will take 2 contracts off. One at probably 2R would come first, and then one at a 5-minute liquidity sweep, or whichever liquidity is nearest to me, which would be, I think right now, a 5-minute low is the nearest. And then I leave 1 contract to run. So that 1 contract doesn't get closed out until I get stopped out with my trailing stop loss. So if price wants to rip, you know, 1,000 points like it did last Wednesday, I hopefully can capture that 1,000-point move. So I personally don't ever have a full TP. I like to leave 1 contract running. So if I get a really big move, I can capture, you know, a really big move. Yeah. So, I mean, sometimes it bites you in the butt because sometimes it comes back and stops you at a break even, right? If you could have taken all 3 TPs, you know, at levels, right? Sometimes it does bite you in the butt, but sometimes you get that banger trade that runs. So it's kind of up to your, like this market. I think with what we're doing here, I would definitely want to leave a runner, right? Because we have a lot of things in our favor to potentially go down, like way down here on a Monday, you know, like do something crazy. Because we have a lot of things on our side. We're in premium. We're on that 4-hour trend, right? But if it's more choppy, you know, you're like, oh, this is a consolidating market. It's not very clean. I'd say, okay, maybe then we change from having a runner and let's get all the points we can get. And then if it runs crazy, whatever, we missed out, whatever. We got to capture as much as we can in a crappy market, right? So there is discretion, right, that you can have here. Thank you so much for sharing the live, Alan. I appreciate you. If you guys can, like the stream, share it, repost it, follow if you're not following me. We do daily content like this. This week's a little different because it's a holiday, but we still do daily content outside of the live streams. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I think Bitcoin's doing exactly what I wanted it to do. It's a bummer it didn't tap me in here. Real bummed about that, honestly. I think it's gonna do it. I think Bitcoin could do a nice move to the downside right now. It could realistically start targeting these day lows and this day low down here, and even potentially even further this weekly low if it wants to go real crazy today. But something to take note of this week we have pretty crazy red folder news. Tomorrow we have PPI that comes out tomorrow, and then we have GDP and PCE coming out on Wednesday. So if it's tentative, it should come out because the government shutdown is no longer over. It should. We'll see. But this week is actually pretty crazy when it comes to red folder news for the next 2 days. I entered off the high. Nice. Yeah. See, right? Everyone has a different model, right? You know, your model could be, okay, it's starting to reject on lower time frames like the 1 minute. It's inverted, you know, this fair value gap here, right? You guys don't have to use my model. You guys could also have your own. Yeah, don't trade Bitcoin during the weekend. It's terrible. I thought that too. I was like, oh, I could trade Bitcoin over the weekend. Yeah, no, the volume is garbage. You think it matters even if we trade at New York session? It said 5:30 a.m. Sorry, not a believe. I don't think I quite understand your question. Oh, yes, it does matter. I see what you're saying. You're talking about the red folder news. Yes, it does matter. One, you could trade. So the only time I'm ever open to trading pre-market is when there's a red folder news at 5:30 a.m. Like a big, like an important red folder news, like PPI's one or CPI or NFP. If those are released at 5:30, I'm like, okay, I'm down to take a pre-market move because you're gonna get some volatility at 5:30 a.m. But then technically that's 8:30 a.m. New York time. But you'll also see at market open when there's a red folder news like that, even though it might have already been released an hour before, the swings at market open tend to be even more aggressive than they usually are. So yeah, red folder news matters even if it's before market open. You always want to pay attention to that, because it'll probably give you insight like, hey, I might want to be a little bit more patient and really wait for the like 5-minute candle, that first 5-minute candle to form, or maybe even wait even like the first 15-minute candle. You know, let that play out and get all the volatility out of the way, and then I can enter. Yeah, you guys should be paying attention to red folder news. If you don't know what it is, you should definitely know what red folder news is and go to forexfactory.com. Okay? That should be something you check every morning to make sure you don't get caught in some random volatile swing. So I am trading with prop firms. So the account you see over here, the Top Step X account, is a $50,000 prop firm account. So I don't know. Some people are like, you can't count that as capital. Some people say you can. So technically, you know, I'm trading with a $50,000 account with a prop firm, right? It is demo. It is like when you're trading funded accounts, it's not real money. It's demo money, but they're still willing to pay you out. But yeah, that's essentially what I have over here on my Top Step. But on my Bitcoin account, I do have real funds of $5,000 account. So that's my actual real money that I have over there on my Bitcoin account. So Bitcoin did just tap into the premium or discount of this higher time frame range, tapped into this 15-minute fair value gap, and left a really large rejection off this 15-minute low. I just am not convinced. Like, that rejection up here is pretty large. I just don't really like Bitcoin's price action right now too. I'm not like in love with this. We did tap in this 1 hour fair value gap. I don't know. I'm not really loving Bitcoin right now. Right? Like, if I try to go long here, I have this 5-minute fair value gap playing against me, and the ultimate trend, the higher time frame trend playing against me. It's like, I don't know if it's smart to take this long here on Bitcoin. I think I'm gonna use discretion here and not try to take it. I'm gonna skip out on this one just because I think there's a lot playing against it, that this is a very low probability trade here on Bitcoin. I know, right? We'll see if Nas will come up and sweep this and give us something. It looks like it might come up and sweep it. I use an exchange, so it's not considered a broker. It's an exchange, but I use BLOFIN. If you go to the link in my bio, you click the link in there, and that's the exchange I use. It's BLOFIN. It's my favorite exchange. I've used it for over 3 years now. I use them for futures trading. So just like I do on here on NASDAQ, I do it on Bitcoin. You can use leverage. And if you use my link when I do community giveaways and stuff, you're auto inputted into that, so you can get rewarded. Like, you can get $5 to $100 of futures bonuses. You know, sometimes we literally just give money away on there when you're trading. Yeah, so use the link in my bio and you can get some benefits back. And like, usually if you deposit a certain amount of money, they'll give you your money back towards your account. Yeah, I love BLOFIN. Once we sweep a high, I switch to the 1 minute. So once I get that confirmation of a sweep, I go down to the 1 minute. Right now, I am leaning short on NQ. I'm not looking for longs at the moment. Now, if NQ gives me a long opportunity that's pretty obvious, I'd be open to it. But ideally right now, I'm taking a short rather than a long on NQ. The reason why, pay attention to this 4-hour range. We're in premium of this 4-hour range, which is the best place to start selling, not buying. If you're looking for longs, your probabilities are against you if you're looking for longs right now. Not to say that they can't work. Your probabilities are just against you. So that's why for me, I'm trying to look for the highest probability trade, which would be a short. Yeah. Oh yeah, you might this tap of this order block right here. Yeah. That'd be a good one, Sean. What about the 15 minute? This 15 minute has this order block, but it kind of already used it. You even have like a 5-minute unicorn here on Bitcoin that you just tapped into. You have a breaker block too in this fair value gap. That's a high probability trade to go short. Yeah, you have this guy. We'll just do it with this. So you have this breaker block right there on top of this fair value gap on Bitcoin. When those overlap and you have an order block here, when those overlap like that, that's a high probability short, especially with the 5-minute liquidity sweep above. Yeah. We'll see though, because Bitcoin is choppy right now. Like, look at that 1 hour candle. That's a nasty 1 hour candle. You got sweeping of these lows, you're sweeping of these highs. It looks indecisive right now on Bitcoin. So this trade, right, though it's a high probability setup, right, typically, but because the higher time frames are kind of consolidating and chop, this trade could be a low probability trade. But the nice thing is that if it's going short, you have the higher time frame on your side, the higher time frame trend, right? So we'll see. Just entered short on ES. Nice. What are you looking for? I'm looking for a 5-minute sweep of liquidity to confirm that I have an opportunity to go short. Which don't lie, I want to push lower, but it needs more liquidity. Yeah. Thank you so much for the follow, Leah. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for liking the stream, and I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I'm kind of seeing, I want to see, you know, how does price, you know, react to these highs up here? And even like these equal highs right here, right? Even if price kind of gives me something here, I might be open to even taking a short off that. But ideally, it hits that highest one. And I want the wick to be like pretty obvious of like, oh, that rejected. I don't want it to like barely reject it, because we still could on NASDAQ go higher and tap into these unfilled 15-minute fair value gaps. Right? We still have this unfilled one above us, so we could technically still go a little bit higher. That's why I'm just trying to be patient here on NASDAQ, see what it gives us. So if I were to get a short opportunity here on NASDAQ, my first target would be this 5-minute low. My second target would be this next 5-minute low, or probably 2R, whichever comes first. Those equal lows on the 4-hour. Yeah. You're talking about these guys down here? Yeah. That'd be awesome to target today. I don't think we'll target it today, but maybe this week. Because we do have a lot of Yeah, it is a stretch. Yeah. Okay, we tapped in this high. It's very important to wait for this 5 minute to close. Okay, so we need to see how this 5 minute candle closes. We need to see it close 1 below this level, 2 leave a nice little wick outside of this level, and then once it closes, if it gives us that, we can go down to the 1 minute and say, are there any fair value gaps that we can target for an inversion? Now, if this 5 minute candle closes above this blue line on this on this 5 minute high, I will. Shorts are invalidated. I cannot take a short. So we're kind of in an important spot. We're gonna zoom in a little bit more just so we can see it real nice. There we go. All right, minute and 45 seconds left on this candle. We'll see how it closes. Yeah, it looks actually like it's a pretty strong candle. Yeah, we might. So if this closes above, right? Then my next target is this 15-minute fair value gap, and then I want to see what does price do in this guy, right? Do we get another opportunity like this where it'll sweep a high like that and basically do what we want to, right? But again, we also have these other we have literally 3 more 15-minute fair value gaps that have been unfilled above us. Like, which one will it stop at? Essentially, is what I'm looking for. And it could stop at the one we're currently in. It could leave these all as breakaway gaps above us, but we'll see. $247,850 seems great short for me, matching with ADR and 200 EMA. 247,850. Yeah, that'd be like right by this 15-minute fair value gap right here. Yeah. 24850. Sorry. Yeah, I think it's right. Right. Yeah, it's right in this fair value gap. Yeah, that'd be right in here. Okay, so looks like for me, all shorts are going to be invalidated. Okay, so for me at this time, I cannot take a short if this candle closes above this blue line. Yep. Okay, that candle just closed above this blue line. For me, all shorts are invalidated right now for me on NASDAQ. So I cannot take shorts right now. That's one of my big rules. I found if it closes above that level I'm wanting, it's very low probability trade that's going to work, even if it decides to start giving bearish confirmation. So for me, I got to wait. I got to wait more on NASDAQ. Looks like those longs would have actually played out on Bitcoin over here. But again, it's just very choppy. What time is it? Oh, we did just get a new 1 hour candle. Yeah, look at that 1 hour candle. A massive doji candle. What about NASDAQ's 1 hour candle? Let's see how that one closed. Yeah, see this? Pretty strong bullish candle here. You're also in a massive 1 hour fair value gap, right? Gold. I don't really look at gold during New York session. I kind of watch gold during Asia. We can't, since we gotta wait. Let's look at gold. Let's take a little sneak peek at gold. See how it's doing. I'm not against trading gold in New York. Oh yeah, gold actually gave a opportunity here at 940. That would have been a long opportunity for me. Man, maybe I should start paying attention to gold there in New York. That would right here. This is like a perfect opportunity. You're in a 5-minute fair value gap. You're probably in a 15-minute fair value gap. Yep. 15-minute fair value gap. 5-minute sweeps this low. Fails to displace. Go down to the 1-minute. Do you invert a fair value gap? You do on this candle here. That would have been your entry signal. Boom, you go long. I'd say gold. Yeah, I'd say if you're looking to go on gold, I'd say you'd want to see some kind of retracement. But let's see higher time frames on gold. Oh, it's very choppy. It's very choppy. I don't love that. It looks like gold wants to target these day highs up here. I would say don't get greedy if you're in a position on gold. If you're in a position on gold, don't get greedy. You know, you got levels here and it's in extreme. It's like very choppy. So don't get greedy on your positions. Like take what you can. That's what I would say. So now waiting for React off of 50. Yep. Now we're just waiting for, see if it gives us another setup, right? It still could give us something here, right? So now we have this new 5-minute high, right? Or let me draw it out, right? We have this new high here. This could be where it decides to come back up and sweep liquidity, right? So I just need some kind of like manipulation wick to then see potential opportunities go short. So I just gotta wait for that, right? It could come here. It could not come and test this 15-minute fair value gap. It could. We'll see. Ideally, it does that, but look, we're still in this 15-minute fair value gap, so it still could give us something here. But it's important to also watch here. In the next 5 minutes, this 15-minute candle closes. If this 15-minute candle closes and inverts this 15-minute fair value gap, we can ignore this one now. This one's now non-important because it got inverted. But if it holds, then we can still focus in on it. Why do our charts look different? Is it because I'm on demo and it's delayed? Maybe. If you don't have real-time data, it could. It's a 10-minute delay if you do not have real-time data, yes. I think real-time data, so if you don't want to pay for TradingView, you can just pay for real-time data. I think it's like $30 a month. I could be wrong. I don't know. If you have a prop firm account, though, don't pay for the real-time data. It comes with your prop firm account, and it'll auto-link when you sync it together. On your like you sync your broker to your TradingView, it'll link the real-time data, so you get real-time data. So if you get a prop firm account, you can get that real-time data. I do pay for TradingView. Right now, TradingView has a Black Friday deal. It's the cheapest you'll ever be able to get TradingView. So they have I think it's 70 to 80% off their subscriptions. Yeah. So right now is a good time to buy TradingView. You have 4 days for the Black Friday sale. What's the best prop firm you recommend? My two favorites right now are Apex and Top Step. Those are my two favorites. Those are only two I'm using right now. And if you use code Maniac, there's actually a really good Apex sale that ends today. It's 80% off with a $40 activation fee for life. So, and that'll stay with that. If you buy an account today, it'll lock it in for that entire account. So if you don't pass your eval this week, it still holds that discount for you. So I would say if you're looking to buy an account, a prop firm account, right now is the best time to buy an Apex account. It's the cheapest in the industry. It's a great deal, and it ends today. It ends today at midnight. At midnight for Eastern Standard Time. Does it have an app? No prop firms have apps. I mean, Top Step technically has Project X, but it's not really an app. It's more just like a web-based trading. But actually that's not true. Apex, if you have TradeEvate is as your broker, you can use TradeEvate as your app and then trade your Apex account from your phone on TradeEvate. But I would say don't do that. I'd just say connect your TradeEvate to your TradingView, and you can use TradingView from your phone or computer. You don't need you just use TradingView. That's why I love Apex. You can use TradeEvate and then just connect it to your TradingView account. But yeah, go take advantage of that Apex. Apex Trader Funding link is in my bio. So if you want to find it, go to the link in my bio. Or if you're on YouTube, the link is right down below the video. That's the quick link. It'll auto put in the discount. It should auto put in the discount, but if it doesn't, use code Maniac before you check out. Apex is not available in my country. If Apex isn't available, maybe try Top Step. Top Step is another great one. Or try to think of another one that might be maybe more lenient in other countries. My Funded Futures maybe is a good one. Alpha Futures, those are good too. If you don't know if you're able to, or you want to like try to find prop firm accounts, is it prop firm match? Yeah, you can go to prop firm match, and then you can like search up, and filter, what are the best challenges, what are like, maybe if it's what's in my country, I think it's prop firm match. Yeah. Or you can go to TradeSyncer too. TradeSyncer is another good one that has a list of really good prop firms. I'd say if it's on TradeSyncer, you could definitely trust it. And they have, Apex, Lucid, Take Profit Trader, TradeFi, Alpha Futures. I'll check out these guys and see if any of them are in your country. Don't use code SYNC though. Use code Maniac. What do you want to see before taking shorts today? Again, I want to see a 5-minute liquidity sweep. Okay. 5-minute liquidity sweep would be the first confluence I'd really want to see, and then a 1-minute inverse fair value gap. Because we're already in a premium of this 4-hour range, so now I just need to see that lower time frame confluences kind of play out. What's the best account for Europe people? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's the best account for like Europe. I would say again, go to like Prop Firm Match or TradeSyncer's website and see which accounts they recommend, and then go check to see if it's in your country. I don't think they did. Let me see. Did Top Step announce? Let's see. I don't think they've announced it yet. Which is kind of annoying. It's like, dude, just announce it. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, they're making it super, super hype, but yeah, they still haven't announced it. Yeah, it sounds like Top Step's gonna announce it on their live stream, like their Top Step TV thing. I don't know. Have you guys ever used Top Step TV? I've never really used it. It's kind of like their live stream platform, like where they like have traders go live and during the market. I want to see how big these moves are right now. Are we like dealing with little moves or are these pretty big moves? Oh wow, these are actually very big moves. These moves look little, but that's 143 points from this to this. Oh shoot, I just realized I wasn't looking at the 5-minute on Bitcoin. Let me go back to Bitcoin real fast. I don't like that. It's like, it's just so choppy right now on Bitcoin. That looks like another short opportunity here. I just hate the way Bitcoin price is moving. What broker can you recommend for $10 minimum withdrawals? I don't know if any broker will do that. I don't know. I'm good. How are you? Yeah. I mean, if you're okay, nay, like the crazy name, if you're looking for a broker for $10 withdrawals, that's like a crypto exchange. You want to do something like that? Use crypto. Crypto would definitely let you do that. BLOFIN, like use the BLOFIN exchange. You could deposit $1, and you could literally trade with $1 and withdraw up to $1, as low as $1. That'd be the only thing I could think of. But if you want a normal broker that does like NASDAQ futures and stuff, like a prop firm or whatever, they're not gonna. Or use like TradeEvade as a beer broker or all those. I don't think they'll really let you do that. Yeah, Bitcoin is. All right, maybe Bitcoin. I have a feeling Bitcoin's gonna come back down. Maybe attack some of this external range liquidity. We'll see. Oh, goal right now for Top Step 2. I want to let you guys in on like kind of like now that we have a funded account on Top Step and we've kind of grown it. We're up for almost $400 in the account in profit. My goal right now is to get the account to $2,500. Okay, my goal in Top Step is to get the account to $2,500, and then we're gonna take a $500 payout, and then we'll buy another funded account. Okay, we'll do an eval and try to pass another one. Then we'll have 2 evals. So my goal is to get to $2,500. Then once we get that other eval pass and that one start growing, the goal will be to get that one to $2,500, take a $500 payout. And then if we are able to do that, that means our original account, this one would be up $4,500. And then we could take a $2,500 payout from the first one, a $500 payout from the second one. That's $3,000. And then we rinse and repeat, buy another account and do the same thing. So then they're kind of like scaling as a whole. So right now our goal is to just scale this funded account. Thank you guys so much for the follow. And hopefully, you know, hopefully the whole journey, I'm going to be documenting this entire journey with the Top Step. Even if this week I can't go live, if I take trades, I will do recaps on my short form content. Just to kind of keep you guys informed, like what did the account do, what trades was I able to capture this week. But we're going to be documenting this entire journey of scaling this funded account. So hopefully people can learn from it and people can copy it so then they can fit, you know, scale their funded accounts too and get some good payouts, get multiple accounts and stuff like that. Thank you guys so much for the likes. We're at 1,300 likes on the stream. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for the follows, too. We've got 10 new followers this morning so far. I think we might just hit our 1,500 goal this week. My goal was to hit 2K followers by end of November, but I don't know if we're going to hit that goal. Oh, how you make that small line there where the money sign is? Oh, that's a good question. Sorry I missed that one. You use the trend line tool. Use the trend line tool. So like say we use a trend line, you mark it out on the screen, you go into the settings, and in the text, you just put whatever you want in there. And I put the $sign. So for me, that's like liquidity. And I want to see that swept if I'm going to go short. Thank you guys so much for the follow. I appreciate you guys. Big Clarky, Alex, Ito the Gamer, Red. I appreciate you guys. Is Naz not going to suit that high? Come on, Naz. What did this 15-minute time frame? 15-minute inverted this 15-minute fair value gap. So I'm going to delete that because it's now irrelevant. And we do have this. There's this 15-minute fair value gap down here that we can pay attention to, right? That could be a take profit target, an unfilled 15-minute fair value gap. And we do kind of have this impulse range, right, on NASDAQ. So, again, we're in premium looking for sell-offs. Just more confidence to our supporting our bias. Do you think we shouldn't take trades when we're in a gap and retracing the higher time frame? No, we're in a gap and retracing higher time frames. No, because... right, we're in this higher time frame footprint. I think it's important to wait for your confluence or your model to play out. So, right, like I think it's important is as long as your model's there, that's what matters. But yeah, we're retracing now, looking for that short opportunity to then target external range liquidity, right? And that higher time frame's kind of in our favor, right? The ultimate trend is bearish. We're in that premium right now. It'd be a great opportunity if it presents itself to look for that short. What do you think what Top Step is announcing? I think Top Step, I know, I don't know. It could be something like completely like out of the blue. But what I think it is that they're taking away activation fees. That's what I think it is. But also it could be like they're changing up the prop firm game. Like they might be changing up something new. Like, I don't know. What do you say about RZLV stock? I don't know. I don't pay attention to that. I think what they're announcing is just no activation fees, but I could be wrong. It could be something really cool. I know they're taking Project X off like all the prop firms. Like the only place you can do it is on Top Step. So they could be doing some pretty major updates to Project X now that they don't have to try to like worry about attaching it to a bunch of other prop firms. They just utilize it for their own benefit, and then they could be doing something crazy with Top Step TV. I don't know. All right, here we go. Let's see what NASDAQ does up at this high. And again, we do not want to see this 5-minute candle close above this high, right? We'll see what it does here. 15-minute time frame. Okay. Okay, 20 seconds here. It's probably we're probably gonna have to wait for the next 5-minute candle to see what it gives us, but I would like to see a really nice rejection wick off this 5-minute high, and maybe even such a nice wick that it taps this 15-minute fair value gap and then rejects. That'd be really nice. That'd be like the picture perfect example, but we'll see. Thank you so much for the follow, Crazy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the follow. How do I set up multiple TPs? What are you for which one, Sean? Are you trading like with contracts, or are you trading with like a crypto where like where are you setting it up on? Are you on TradingView? Contracts? Okay. So if you're going short, right? So if you're going short, you do the opposite. Okay. So if you're selling off, your TPs would be buy limits. So if you just say say if you took 3 contracts, right? Wherever your target is, say it's this 5-minute low, you would take off a buy limit of X amount of contracts. So if you want to take off 2 contracts there and leave a contract running, you take off a buy limit of 2 contracts at that target. That's your TP. So if you're shorting, your TPs are buy limits. If you're going long, your TPs are sell limits. If you're going long and you're looking for a stop loss, your stop loss is a buy stop. If you're going to sell stop, sorry. If you're going short and you're setting up a stop loss, it's a buy stop. Yeah. So buy limits are your TPs on a short and sell limits are your TP on a long. So you literally like what you could do is just literally like right click and then you could do limit sell, right? And then if you wanted to set up that stop loss real fast, right click, limit buy, or really it's a stop sell, or no, it'd be a limit buy. Yeah. It technically is a buy stop is what it should be. Oh, wait, no, this is for if you're going long. So it'd be a stop sell, yeah. And if you're going short, this would be a stop buy. Yeah, yeah. And then limit. Yep, limit buy, yeah. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm glad I didn't take this short up here. Look at what Bitcoin's doing. It's retracing that entire move. Just don't really like the way Bitcoin's reacting. I don't like the price action of Bitcoin right now. And that's something I've learned. That's something I've learned with back testing and just going over when price action looks like this, right? When price action's like choppy and not very good, it's best to sit on your hands and just wait. Like, yeah, could we have caught, some trades here? We could have. They're not going to be amazing trades. They're not going to be like great runners. But you're going to get, honestly, it's more of a headache to try to catch these trades than if anything, right? So for me, I've learned sit on your hands during this where NASDAQ to me has more clear price action, more clear price movements, makes it easier to read. I'd definitely be more down to take stabs at NASDAQ. Actually, NASDAQ's almost here. I was going to go check out gold real fast, but NASDAQ's almost to our level. I don't love the way that these NASDAQ candles are closing. I'd want to see something pretty obvious of like rejecting this high and sweeping it. We're getting close, though. We're getting close to potential opportunity. We don't chase trades. We let the trades come to us. All right, we've hit that level. Now let's see what it does. We still got a lot of time in this 5-minute candle. We still got 4 minutes. So we'll see how this candle closes. We gotta wait for this candle to close. We can't take the trade while it's still moving. You take a trade? No trades yet today. Did you? No, yeah. Yeah, I haven't really seen anything. We might get something right here, though. This might be my first trade opportunity. I have to wait 2.5 minutes or 2 minutes and 54 seconds to see, but this could be a trade opportunity right here to go short. Does TopStep have a leaderboard like Apex? I haven't seen a TopStep do that. I don't think they do. Yeah, looks like Nasdaq might give us something here. No fair value gaps, no fair value gaps. Where's the nearest? This is the nearest fair value gap right here. Okay, we'll see. Again, we need to wait for this 5-minute candle to close before we even consider anything. How many points would that be? I have a feeling this is a fat stop loss. Yeah. 65-point stop loss. That's how all the trades have been lately with these moves. Really big stop losses. And then we had this 5-minute low. So this would be like one of my first targets down here if we get it. Probably say this guy. All right, minute and 15 seconds left on this candle. Let's see what it does here. And again, just like last time, if this candle closes above this high, all shorts are invalidated. We need to wait for the next opportunity. And it looks like it's going to close through this high. So it looks like shorts are going to be invalidated. But hopefully something sets up in this fair value gap. This would be the better spot to get set up. What trade? No trade yet. There's no trade opportunity right now. Yep, bummer. Okay, it's closing through this high. So we're gonna wait. Okay, that's invalidated. Now we need to wait to see what it gives us. Probably in here, in this 15-minute fair value gap. And then we got this 15-minute fair value gap here. All right, so we are going to be more patient. We got to wait a little bit longer. It's kind of a bummer, but sometimes it's literally what trading is. It's just a waiting game. Oh. Yeah. Yep, great patience. Dub discipline. This is a great time, though, when we're kind of waiting for trades. If anybody has questions or anything, or you want me to dive into something, let me know. Put it in the chat. This is a great time to ask questions why we don't really have trade setups coming. I could lock in on your guys' requests. Yeah, looks like gold's still doing pretty good. Yeah, that gold trade would have worked out this morning. I think I'm going to start paying more attention to gold and stop ignoring it during New York. It's just, I really like gold. It's so good. I think I'm going to just start paying attention to it again. We'll just bounce. The one thing I hate about TopStep is you can't have, like, you can't open two at like you can't have two open at the same time. I can't have like gold and NQ on the same screen. It's pretty annoying. Hola. Good morning. Hope you're having a great day. I've had great gold is honestly, I haven't taken a loss on gold in a long time. And like, I don't want to jinx myself or anything, but like gold's been just really good. Like when it sets up an opportunity, I found it's just really good. I can trust it. I can put confidence behind that trade. I don't know. It's been very good for me, especially during Asia session. I've had a really good success during Asia session. I agree, Hayden. I'm right there with you. This is yeah, I think this is a more preferred fair value gap. This is an untapped fair value gap. This is the first time we're testing it. And like when we go to, let's go to the 4 hour, right? Like it's kind of in the middle of this premium range. And let's go to the 15 minute. What does it look like? Yeah, it's just completely untapped. You know, you can even do the impulse of this 15 minute. So, oh. So you have this impulse here. Like, so see, from this impulse range on the 15, this fair value gap's in the discount of this impulse on the 15. So, like, this is the more, I'd say we're in a really good spot on this 15-minute fair value gap that we're currently in. Will gold fall down again? I don't know. I don't predict the future. I just react to things. BTC versus gold, who wins? Ooh, I don't know. Hey, let's go, Sean. Thank you. I'm like stoked. I've been working hard on YouTube. YouTube has been the hardest platform for me to grow on when it comes to live stream, like getting the live stream, like get good traffic. But I love it. Let's go. Wait, am I missing like, because it only shows me I see 5. Let's go, dude. I'm stoked. Let's go. I've been working hard on YouTube. Yeah, maybe it's a raid. Let's go. Why is it not showing me? I don't know why it's like not showing me that. Let's go. Same with Twitch and Kick. Like it's hard to grow on the live streams for those platforms. Let's go. It's on 542. I gotta pull this up. I gotta look at it right now. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is. 582 people. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and showing up. That's a record for me on YouTube. 582 people. That's a new record. We're almost to 600 on YouTube. Let's go. Let's go. We're almost to 600 on YouTube. We're at over 1,000 on TikTok. This is a big stream. This is a big stream. Let's go. Hard work will pay off. Consistency pays. Consistency pays. Let's go. If you guys, I see we got a lot of new viewers. If you guys can, subscribe, like the stream. I really appreciate you guys. I love seeing you guys here. A lot of new audience members. So subscribe if you can. We do this content every single day. This week's a special week just because it's a holiday week, so I won't be streaming as consistently as normal, but we stream every Monday through Friday, market open. So I'd love to have you if you want to follow and watch along with the content. We also have my video editor is working on my trading model video. That should be out in about a week. He's working on it. It should be out by the end of, like, hopefully the end of this week. He's kind of done with it, and we'll have a complete 1-minute kill shot video deep diving into my content. so you guys can really study it, really take it, and understand my model. Let's go. We're almost at 600 views on, or 600 watching now on YouTube. Almost there. 4 away. Dub. Yeah, my mic is my mic. So I have the Shure MV7, I think is what it is. But then if you guys get the NVIDIA, there's like a NVIDIA like AI app you can add to your computer, and then it syncs with your mic, and it'll cancel out all background noise and only focuses on my voice. It's really good. Yes, Hayden, I'd still look for that high to be swept, and then look for the inverse fair value gap on the 1 minute. Yes. So just like we were waiting on these other highs here, I'd want a high to be formed in this 15 minute, come up and manipulate it, and then look for that 1 minute inverse fair value gap. Yeah. $5.95. Let's go. Now, sometimes what price could do, it could just tap into this and then do a V-shaped recovery and just leave without us. And sometimes it does that. It's kind of a bummer. But most times, especially on the 5 minute, it'll come up, sweep that high, and then give us something. But every once in a while, it'll just tap into that level and then just leave you behind. I hope it doesn't do that today. I hope it gives us a setup. Iggy says, I'm ready to buy. I'd be careful with buying. I'd say if you're going to look for buys, wait for retracements into key levels. Like, what, for example, so this isn't my model, but this is something I've been kind of watching and might add to my model as another kind of 1 minute kill shot. See how price here made this really big 5 minute fair value gap, but then came down to retrace, and then look at this wick it left below this low, right? To me, this isn't really a great 1 minute kill shot opportunity because this low isn't like a low like this, like a very, it's a high that if it swept would make a double top, right? But it's in a key level. So if we go down the 1 minute and we go down into that, right? This is that 5 minute sweep. What did it do here? It inverted this fair value gap here on the 1 minute time frame. Right, so I've been thinking about making like a continuation model for the 1 minute kill shot, where if price doesn't give you a sweep and decides to just run, we wait for that like retracement into a key level, this 5 minute fair value gap, right? Or even you could even probably go even lower to like a 1 minute fair value gap, right? You got this 1 minute range. You wait for it to get into discount of that 1 minute range after impulses into a key level, right? This 1 minute fair value gap or this 1 minute fair value gap in discount, and then look for that inverse fair value gap outside of it, and then you can take that continuation, right? So that's been something I've been watching, and that might be the next model we build out as like an alternate to the 1 minute kill shot of getting a continuation opportunity, because like did it here too, pushes up, break structure to the upside, retraces back down to this 5 minute fair value gap, and I'm sure if we go to the 1 minute, there's 1 minute fair value gaps and an impulse range that we can target to then catch a continuation to external range liquidity, right? So That could be something that we look for the future. And I think I might be making. Is this gold? This is NASDAQ. This is NASDAQ right now. $600. Let's go. 600 people watching on YouTube. Over 602. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you guys for celebrating with me. Thank you. Thank you. I see you guys in there. Oh, I'm hyped. That's a new record. 600 on a Monday stream. I love it, dude. That's so sick. That's so sick. $601. Let's go. I love it. I love seeing that number like rotate. It's fun. I didn't even realize that, dude. My stream software literally says there's 3 people watching right now. I don't know why it's got it wrong. Because when I pull it up, there's a lot more people watching than that. Let's go. Thank you guys. I love the little emote things you guys are putting on there. This is fun. Okay, so now we got a new high here on NASDAQ. This kind of high here. This might be where we kind of maybe want to see a sweep of. What I would really love, okay, like what I would really love in a perfect world, this is what would happen right now. Okay, in a perfect world, which I go over this in that most recent video I posted, some confluences I like to see before we get a sweep is 5-minute will come down, invert this bearish footprint, okay, then come back up, sweep that high, then give us 1-minute inversions. In a perfect world, that's what NASDAQ would do right now. It would come down, invert this 5-minute fair value gap, taking out that internal range liquidity, coming back up to manipulate this high, and then giving us a short opportunity. That'd be like in a perfect world, that's the setup we get right now. Okay. See what it does. Because the reason why I like seeing a 5-minute inversion, it's price starting to disrespect those bear or bullish footprints, showing that sellers are starting to step in and taking control. Now, the important thing of waiting for that liquidity sweep is because usually price likes to push down, disrespect footprints, and then people go long on that, right? A lot of people, if this gets inverted, would go long on that 5-minute inversion. But a lot of times price will manipulate one more time, take out all those people who went short early, right? Who sold off early, which all their stop losses would be at this high here. Come up, manipulate them, take out their orders, and then go. So we try to wait to not be caught in that trap, and we wait for the trap to get sprung, and then we take the opportunity. Out of chart, if you don't mind, Europe, JPY, the yen, specifically going to work in negative correlation with the NASDAQ. Is the yen a correlated asset with NASDAQ? I don't know if it is. YM is and S&P 500 are, and like I think it's the Dow Jones are, but I don't know if yen is. That would be an Asian currency, so that'd be more like an Asian session thing to focus in on. And then Euro JPY, that would be like a London Asia asset you'd want to be focused, not during New York. Oh yeah, Nasdaq is known for traps, getting caught in those sweeps. Oh, we might have gotten raided on YouTube. I don't know what that was. Because now it's dropping quite a bit. We might have gotten raided. That's kind of cool. Someone maybe shouted us out or something. Thank you, Iggy. I appreciate you. Yeah, you can take the credit. I'll give it to you. I'll give you the credit. Yep. Yeah. Yep. It's those people who get trapped, right? They call it like a short squeeze or a buy squeeze, right? So a short squeeze right here would be people who go short too early, then they squeeze them, take out their orders, and then boom, right? Or I guess no, that wouldn't be a squeeze, because a short squeeze would be they go short, then the bulls use them as fuel to go through. I guess that wouldn't be. That's not what that was incorrect. I'm sorry. Ooh. I really want to see this inversion here. Thank you so much, Claudio. How do I do that cash thing? Oh, the little line. It's a trend line. So you take the trend line tool. So you just draw that out, right? We'll draw it out. And then you go into settings, and then you just add a text. So you just turn the check box mark on, and then I literally just put the $sign. You know, you can do hi. You put whatever you want in there. Yo, what's up, Reggie? It's going well. No trades this morning yet for me. So we do have this 5-minute fair value gap right here, which is the first 5-minute fair value gap that has been formed to the downside. And there's no, yeah. So we'll see. I hear you. I took 5 scalps. I'm up 512. Nice, dude. Nice. You think is a buy or sell? I'm looking for sells here. I'm looking for a sell opportunity. And why am I looking for sells? Again, look at this 4-hour impulse range. We're in premium of that range. I like to sell in premium, buy in discount. So just following my rules. And not necessarily rules, but like one of my confluences, a high confluence is you wait for price to be in that premium. Just take a sell. It's a higher probability trade that'll be on your favor. And we're in this higher time frame point of interest, this 15-minute fair value gap also. So I'm just seeing what will happen here. Nothing was the same. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Being patient here. See what we do at this high. And we're at like 11. We're at 11 a.m. now too, Eastern time. So it's almost at lunch hour for the New York session. And maybe the move doesn't come until the PM session on New York, in New York. Oh, look at that. Look at Bitcoin. Finally breaking out somewhere. Yeah, I'm glad we were patient on Bitcoin today. I'm just not really loving this price action. I want to see Bitcoin get back to like some clear range. Like what I was doing here was really nice. Where it just had these clear ranges, clear footprints. Where we're kind of at right now is a little choppy, so we'll see if maybe Bitcoin will start going bullish again and get back to like 90K or 100K. All right, NASDAQ hit our level. In the next 1 minute and 20 seconds, we'll see how does it react to this high here. And will it give us our first confluence, that 5-minute liquidity sweep? And then we got some 1 minute. Oh, whoops. Fair value gaps here. We'll see what it does. All right, so this is the final minute. If this candle inverts this fair value gap, I'd be open to taking a short here on NASDAQ. But the reason why it is because it's the final 45 seconds of this 1 minute or this 5-minute candle. So if this 1 minute comes all the way back down and inverts this guy, that would give me confluence that the 5-minute failed to close above this high. But where this 1 minute candle closes is where that 5-minute candle closes. We'll see what it does here, though. It looks like it's just going to keep pushing up here. No, I'm not going long. I'm looking for sells right now. I think long opportunities, like, I think you'd be chasing the trade at this point with longs. I think the long opportunity was right after market open when it retraced and gave you this long opportunity down here in this 5-minute fair value gap. Now I think you're getting in some dangerous territory to try to long. Like that's where you're buying the top, you know. Okay, so again, invalidates this short opportunity, closes through it. We gotta be more patient. Oh, I know, right? All right, and we got a new 5-minute low. The bummer thing is literally NASDAQ has not even like given us a single long. Like NASDAQ didn't come down to sweep this low. NASDAQ didn't really come down to sweep any lows here or here. Like it's like, dang, just slowly moving up and up and up and up and up. I do have to hop off here soon because I got to go pack and like get ready for my trip because I leave in like 2.5 hours. So I gotta hop off soon to go pack. I haven't even packed for my trip. Yeah, me too. I'm still waiting I'm hoping Bitcoin on today will kind of give us a good move out of something and then give us like a clear range on like a higher time frame, like the 1 hour or something. That's what I'm hoping Bitcoin does here. Like gives us out of this kind of disgusting price action and give us something a little bit better here. Nahi, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Okay, Nasdaq is hitting into some of these 15-minute highs. This one it kind of closed through. Still though, it's still nothing. Yeah, I'm just really not interested in Bitcoin right now. Like even this range here on the 5-minute like isn't even very clean. Days like these are helping trade. Yes, yes. Me too, Hayden. It sucks. Like I hate patience. Patience is the worst. But I've found over time it's so worth it. Like patience pays. What I used to say it a lot more often. I haven't really been saying it that much, but patience is profit. That's like my main thing. Patience is profit. Like you want to be profitable, be a patient trader. That's how you become patient or profitable, I think. Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard. It's fun clicking buttons and seeing the P&L go up and down. It's even like fun and exciting when you're losing, right? Like it's fun. Like I think trading's really fun. Like because you're just seeing like the opportunity, the potential, you know what could come from that trade, right? But that when you get stuck in that, and rather the feeling of trying to just feel that instead of like, hey, we're here to like actually be businessmen and really be like really smart about this and be patient and be disciplined, that's when you get good. Sorry, Tohar, I don't look at stocks like that. I just kind of focus in on these assets that I trade every day: Nasdaq, Bitcoin, and gold. Those are kind of the three I only look at. So I don't know anything about RZLV. Sorry, Tohar. Oh, looks like someone's in the Discord. Now we're really in this 15-minute fair value gap. And we could, and remember, there's still 2 more 15-minute fair value gaps above us that have been untapped, right? So price could come and balance all these out before it decides to really run down. Thank you, Season. I appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. All right, in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to have to call it on stream. I'll still be watching the charts to see if we get some kind of opportunity, but I'll have to hop off the stream and I'll have to start getting ready for my trip. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate every single one of you who are loving on the content, who are showing up in the mornings. I hope you guys are finding value. I hope you guys are finding this entertaining and educational. That's the goal. That's the goal, is to help you guys be more profitable every day. From learning from, you know, what I know and what I've been able to learn over the years of trading. Again, don't forget to take advantage of that Apex deal that's going on. If you're looking for a prop firm right now, if you're looking to buy an account, an eval, before the end of November, today that sale ends. So if you want that Apex sale, the 80% off with $40 activation fee, that ends today. So don't forget to lock in that deal, because I don't know when the next one will be. I think that's their like Black Friday deal that they're doing. So lock it in before it goes away, because it goes away tonight. Use code Maniac. Also, If you're looking for trade journaling and backtesting software, go use TradeZella. If you use code Maniac2, that gets you 20% off right now. They got a good deal going on too, so take advantage of those. I don't know when they'll be going. I love it, Sean. Dang, JP Morgan needs to call me. Bro, he needs to give me the heads up. Good thing I got you, though. You'll give me the heads up when he calls. We got that insider. We're the market makers. I wish I had a code for TopStep, but TopStep doesn't give out any codes. They don't really do anything with affiliates. They don't let you. So TopStep just is, it is what it is. You might, okay, so TopStep, if you're going to buy an account, you might want to wait until they announce their new announcement, whatever their announcement is, because they might take away activation fees, and you might want to buy an account after they announce that. Whatever they're going to announce, I don't know. They could not be announcing that. That's all like gossip and like a rumor going around. They already have. Oh, they announced it? What did they announce? They took away the activation fee? Did I miss it? Let me see. Let me go to TopStep on Instagram. Oh shoot, I didn't even know that. Oh, they did. Big news. Activation fees are now your choice. Choose how you want to get funded. Oh shoot, here, I'll show it on the stream. Let's look it up right now. I'll show you guys right now, so you guys can all see. This is the new TopStep news. Let's go search. Big news. Activation fees are now your choice. Choose how you want to get funded. I don't know what that means. Let's see what that means. Option 1, no activation fee path. All-in pricing starts at $89. $0 activation fee. Okay, that Apex is still cheaper. The standard path, $159, $129 when funded. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be better than that. Apex is still cheaper. They are cheap, though. $89 is still pretty cheap. But still, Apex is $77 all in, I think. So they still don't. They're still not the cheapest. If they would have kept their normal 50K price at $50, then they would have been the cheapest all in. But then they probably would have been losing money. But that's nice. At least they're you can now kind of pick. So yeah, I wish I had a TopStep code. They just won't do any affiliates. So let's see. I'm gonna go to their website right now. Let's see. $89 a month. So no activation fee. It's $89, $139, $189 a month. One-time activation fees free. Okay, so you're $89 all in there. This one's $49 a month, but then your activation fee is $129. When you, I don't understand why they would do that. I don't understand why they would keep the standard. Onward 40? What does Onward 40 do? Is that a 40% discount? Yo, did you just find us something? So basically this is the way to go. It's $89 is what your cost will be for your eval. Gives a one-time discount. Okay, onward 40. Use onward 40, all caps. It'll give you a one-time discount of 40% off. Yeah, I paid $30 for using that. Nice, good, okay. So that's still pretty good price. 89 bucks, that's still pretty cheap for a 50K account. That's still pretty good. But Apex is still actually cheaper than them. Apex is, I'm pretty sure it's $77 all in for an Apex account. Your first cost is $37. Pin it. Okay, let me pin it. Can I pin it? Pin comment. There we go. The pin comment on TikTok. Wait, what did it say? Okay. The pin comment on TikTok is the discount code. So if you pay for this, you're gonna get a 50K eval, and then if you pass it, you don't have to pay an activation fee. So you're just paying 89 bucks all in for this account. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I like it. And then you get to use Project X, right? Which is their platform and their. But they like just announced it. Like because we checked this morning and they didn't announce it. We checked like earlier in the stream. Yeah. I just bought 2 accounts. I wonder if they're going to update if you bought a previous account. Code don't work. Okay, they might have shut. If you've also used the code before, it might not work. If you've ever used the code, it's a one-time code. I think it was from when they had the AWS shut down. They could have deactivated the code, so only works once. Okay. No, it doesn't look. Oh, I wonder if they did add that. I don't think so. Let's see. Let's go to resources. Help center. Let me just double check here. Nothing. Trading combine, trading platforms, trading combine. Let's see. Let's see if they've changed the rules with the new account. Let's see if they what is it called? A no activation fee. Okay, let's see if they've changed the rules at all. I don't think they've changed it. I think it's still all the same. Okay, that's combine. Let's go to payout funded accounts. Account parameters. It doesn't look like they've changed anything. So there's no consistency rule. Still, that's what it looks like. Let's go in here. Yep, 5 express funded. Yeah, it doesn't look like they've changed anything. Rules. There is only one rule in your express funded account. Do not allow your account balance to hit or exceed the maximum loss limit. That's it. 5 winning days of $150 or more. Do not hit or exceed the daily loss limit. Wait, what's the daily loss limit? What is the daily loss limit? What happens if it exceeded? Okay, so there is no daily loss limit. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was like. I don't think there's any daily loss limit. There's no daily loss limit. So yeah, nothing's changed. It's still all the same. So you're 89 bucks all in on a 50K for Top Step. Not bad at all. The next eval I get, I'll definitely be buying that guy. I don't understand why they would still offer the standard one. Like, why would someone want to pay $50 and then $130 for the activation fee? I don't get that. Why would they keep that? And there's no difference. Maybe they're just hoping some dummy comes and buys that and pays more money for no reason. I bet that's why they still have it on. dude, it's cold out here. It's for the beginners, not so well with trading yet. But there's no difference. It's just a cost difference. Like there's literally no difference with it. The only difference is your monthly payments less, but your activation fee is way more. So you're gonna pay $180 for this 50K when you can pay $89 for this 50K. They say the standard path is best for traders who are learning and working on their strategy. This no activation fee path is best for traders who are dialing and passing 1 to 2 attempts. That's I guess. How much for the reset? I bet the reset is typically whatever the monthly cost is. So I bet the reset is $89 on this 50K and the reset is $49. So I guess you might save money that way if you're flying through evals, and you're failing them like once a week or something. I guess you would save a little bit of money of doing that, but yeah, I don't know. I guess that kind of makes sense. No, we stopped that. I think I've got ahead of myself. I still want to do it. I just need to find something that actually works. Like I need to find a strategy that really works. I think I have. I think the 1 minute kill shot actually works for it. So what I would do is a copy traded thing again, but the next one would be way more aggressive. Like we're not gonna do $50, things. It's like, hey, we're gonna risk the entire account and just get to the next level. Or risk 50% of the account. Like it'll be a very aggressive copy trade opportunity. So we're not doing this like slow, opportunity. Some of the new traders are broke. They looking for new ways to make money. Yeah, I'd say honestly, if you're a new trader and say like the $50 or $89 is too much, I say go to Apex. You're going to save a lot of money doing cheaper evals. They're under $30. Like you get an eval on Apex for under $30. I think Apex is a really good spot for new traders if you're really looking to save money. And your activation fee is only $40 over there. So I'd say do that. No activation is sick. Just think of it as a $50 eval with $40 activation fee. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. No, they just completely other. Yeah. What account would you recommend? I recommend the 50K on Apex. It's the cheapest all in the industry. But if you're looking for a nice, you don't want to have trading view, you want to do it all in one spot, Top Step is really nice for that. So right now my 2 prop firms I only use are Top Step and Apex. Those are the 2 I really like. And if you're gonna do Apex, do Tradeovate. And use the code Maniac when you go to sign up. That'll give you your discount. And for Apex, I have a video that helps you guys pass in one trade. So if you go to my YouTube channel and you go to my most recent video, this video is exactly how I pass my Apex accounts in one trade. So you just get it out of the way, one and done. It's super, super nice. And I break down the account I buy, the account size I buy, the contract size I buy. I give you 3 trading models that I use to pass evals, like 3 different opportunities that you could look for. Yeah. So yeah, Top Step was like the most expensive out of the entire industry, so they do have to start trying to compete. Yes, Take Profit Trader is also really good. And they actually took away their activation fee for this week. Take Profit Trader actually is at a pretty good deal too right now. I'll show you guys Take Profit Trader. They took away their activation fee this week. And it's kind of funny. They're not showing their discount on the website. Click here for, oh, here we go. 30% off for life and no activation fee and 100% initial test refund. So if you get a payout, they'll refund you your account costs. It's no fee 100 is the code. So if you use Take Profit Trader, if you like that, use the discount code no fee 100, and you'll get 30% off and no activation fee when you go to pay for the account. The thing I don't like about Take Profit Trader though, it takes the fastest you can do it is 5 days to pass this account. But you can take payouts on day one, which is nice. Take Profit Trader is a really good one. I do like this. This is my net. Once I kind of have conquered Apex and Top Step, this is the first one I'm going to is Take Profit Trader next. I just hate their eval rule. I hate that eval rule of 5 days in order to pass an account. I'm watching Bitcoin here. Bitcoin just gave a nice rejection wick off this high here. I don't know. That 15-minute time frame looks... How much time is left? Yeah. I'm going to pass on that. I'm going to pass on that. We make Tuesday high tomorrow before sell-off. Wait for... Yeah. And tomorrow, right, we got red folder news too. So tomorrow we got our Forex Factory is CPI... Or no, PPI, sorry. PPI, retail sales... PPI and retail sales, yeah, before market open. So we got some good stuff coming tomorrow morning before market opens. I think the dudes from Wall Street are eating right now. Oh yeah, they're having a good day right now. They're enjoying it. Yeah, I'm really hoping today creates a really nice impulse range for Bitcoin that we can work with tomorrow. Because right now we don't really have a beautiful impulse range to work with. And that's like the bread to my butter for my model is that those impulse ranges. And I've talked about that with you guys. And that'll be in my new video that's coming out hopefully next week. I dive into impulse ranges and how to spot them and how to use them. So if you don't know what an impulse range, you should definitely understand what those are. Yep. I agree, Josh. Yeah, we go. Let's check out the daily time frame for Bitcoin. Yeah, you're getting that manipulation into that day fair value gap, right? We're in a day fair value gap right now. You're getting that manipulation up. You're going to attack, hopefully, this day high here. And then tomorrow we see a distribution to the downside to attack external range liquidity. And like, look at this 15-minute time frame. Look at all that built up liquidity, right? There's not like a clean move up. It's very low and slow with a lot of liquidity down here. All these lows are going to have liquidity for us. So when we get that short opportunity, it should be very aggressive. Yeah, but I don't think we're going to get a good opportunity today, not a believer. I'm waiting for it, but still nothing's come. Still nothing's come here. We're in this 15-minute fair value gap, but I still don't really have anything here. We do have this 15-minute fair value gap. We'll mark this guy out. So I think maybe tomorrow will be the better opportunity of trading. I don't know. It's Monday. Usually the real move happens around noon. Yeah, lunchtime. That's what I was wondering too. I was like, maybe today, maybe today we'll get a PM session move. Are you trading on your phone for tomorrow? No, tomorrow I'm on my. I have a laptop. I'll be trading on my laptop. I might be trading from my phone for Asia session though. In the airport. Maybe we'll catch something. Actually, I'll be in the car. I won't be able to trade Asia session today. Yeah, because we land at like 3:30 p.m. 4 p.m. So Asia session will be already an hour in, and then I have to drive to where we're going. And yeah, maybe by the time we can see if maybe Asia session does a late move for us. We'll see. Maybe we can catch a little Asia tonight. Oh man. All right, guys. I think I'm way. Oh no, I'm not way over. Okay, perfect. All right, guys. I gotta close down the stream. I gotta go pack and get ready for my trip that I leave in like 2 hours. So I really appreciate you guys for hanging out on the stream. You know, there's over 2,000 people today on stream watching. I really appreciate you guys across all of our platforms, from TikTok, Twitch, Kick, YouTube. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for chatting and hanging out. I love it. I love it. This week, just a friendly reminder for everyone, today is my only stream this week because I'll be traveling and there's holidays. So Thursday and Friday this week, you should not be trading. That's a bank holiday. And then also Friday, market closes early at noon. And those are just not good days to trade. Okay, so I'd say stay away from Thursday, Friday, but you can trade all the way up to Wednesday. And Tuesday and Wednesday this week has some really good red folder news. So be patient, look for those opportunities, and I will see you guys in my content, my short form content I'll still be making this week. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday. If you're able to take that trade today, if you're able to catch an opportunity, again, be patient, let the setup come to you, and you guys will kill it. I know you guys will. Have a great Monday, everyone. Have a great rest of your week, and I won't see you on live, so have a happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving from where you're from. And we'll see you in next Monday's live stream for at Market Open. And hopefully by then, my new video's out. We'll see if the video editor is able to get done by then, but my new video should be out by hopefully next Monday. His duration is about 7 days it takes him to edit the video, so hopefully it's out by next Monday. All right, everyone. I'll see you later. Have a great rest of your Monday. Good luck trading, and I will see you guys all on the content on the social media platforms.